Forgiving someone is probably the hardest thing to do. The act of forgiveness itself has got to be one of the most difficult obstacles that we face on a daily basis. Be persecuted or lied on, cheated on, talked about, judged, offended in any way, and then to turn around and forgive that person, it definitely have to be the hardest, one of the hardest things to do. Automatically, they crossed the boundary in some way. How do you move on from that? I want to talk about how forgiveness is a spiritual gift from God that we must pray for. We must pray to have it. We have to think differently and not subjectively, not personally. When someone does us wrong, whether they know it or not, if something come up against us, I should say, automatically we're going to feel attacked. We're going to feel personal about it. That's just the natural way of things. That's just the natural way. That's since we've been born. If someone inflicts any form of pain on us, it's going to bother us. And when we think about it, we're going to remember that pain. But to hold on to it, to hold on to that pain, yeah, you can remember it. That's why we have a memory. But to hold on to it, to hold a grudge, a lot of times, hold something that toxic inside of us, inside of our thoughts, inside of our body, inside of our core, have to be very toxic. They have to be very, very poisonous to ourselves. You need to really think about it like this. We do ourselves a favor when we can let something go, when we can forgive someone for some type of heinous act, whether they meant to do it or not. If you think about it, when someone says, I didn't mean to do something, or this was accidental, it wasn't on purpose, automatically, by nature, you are not going to stay as offended as you once were in the beginning, or when it just happened, when something was just done to you. As soon as you hear, I'm sorry, or I didn't mean to do it. Yes, it doesn't stop the pain. It doesn't stop what happened. It doesn't stop whatever was done against you. It doesn't make that go away. But when you can automatically think, okay, this wasn't done maliciously or on purpose, it makes dealing with it, tolerating that pain, a little bit better. A lot of people won't forgive, even though the person is being asked of forgiveness. They still want to hold on to it. It's not a person that is holding something over you. It's not that person that has the power. It's pride that has the power. Forgiveness is a very interesting thing, man, because the person that asks for forgiveness has to give up some form of pride. And the person that is being asked of forgiveness has to give up some form of pride. In essence, forgiveness diminishes pride, weakens pride, strengthens the spirit, and weakens pride. Pride, it's good to be proud, you know. You want to be proud of yourself. You want to have a sense of achievement. But pride is pretty much the root of everything that goes wrong or stays wrong. People can be mad 20, 30 years because of pride. People miss out on true love because of pride. Relationships, severed relationships that could easily be fixed with an "I'm sorry, I apologize, I was wrong." Done. Things that God will have a will to be together. Done because somebody's cold heart. We gotta forgive, man. We gotta learn to forgive others the way we would want to be forgiven. Take the time to think about it differently. The person may not even know what they've done. When Jesus was hanging on that cross, he prayed and said, "Forgive them, Father, because they know not what they are doing." They have no clue. Even though he was tortured beyond belief, he had the compassion in him enough to still forgive. How prideful, how not prideful, how humbling of a creator to come down in the form of a man and be killed by his own creation. No pride. There's no room for pride. There's no room for pride in love. There's no room in pride for peace. I've picked up the phone and I've called people that I've offended or that I've done wrong by. And I've asked them to forgive me. Yeah, I can just ignore it and not call them. But I've asked them to forgive me because, well, for one, pride had me for a long time. And I don't want pride to have me anymore. I don't want to give pride the power. It's not the other person. It's pride. I could care less about pride at this point in my life. Pride gets me nowhere. I want favor from God, and I want to be favored among men. It's nice to have that feeling of favor, but I never get too proud. I'm never beyond asking someone to forgive me. I'm never above apologizing, because it really is not my will to hurt nobody, whether I'm hurt or not. Because I know how it feels. If we can just remember to think different, think about it different. Don't take it so personal. Don't take it so subjectively. Forgive someone. You get sick. That holding that toxic stuff in your body and your mind is going to make you sick. It can cause a chemical imbalance and make you sick. Create cancers in your body. Other sicknesses in your body if you hold on to grudges. Let it go. Learn to forgive. Be strong. Don't worry about pride. I ain't never seen pride keep somebody, you know, for too long. It's a long way down. Long way down. But thank y'all for listening, man. Forgive somebody. Tell somebody you love them. Forgive them.